Can you, where you're standing, think? We fathers and mothers on earth, when we raise our children and they grow up to the age of accountability, and if they don't obey us, they make us annoyed. Some curse those children. We feel bad. Why? Yeah, because I raised you, I paid their school fees, I took care of you, and you grew. But how that child come, I don't know. He's the only one that knows how that child came. Now think about the Almighty. One of the things I can't understand is God entering the womb of a woman, transforming himself into the womb of a woman, carried for 9 months to be born by a woman. I can't understand such love. And was insulted by men he created, slapped him, spit on him, beat him with terrible stroke, 39 lashes, tear his body, disfigured him, and he was watching. At the end was nailed. Do you know what that means? Nailed on a tree. The hand, the leg, 6 inches nail. Put the legs together, nail it, hang him. He was dying gradually, bleeding, a gradual death. That was the death made for me and you. Can you bear it? We don't understand what happened on the cross because we see like natural men. On the cross, people were seeing a man hanging, but God saw a man that every sickness you know, known and unknown, attacked him once, called their names. He died spiritually on the cross. That was why the enemy rejoiced. He is not, the Bible said there's no beauty in him at that time that you can behold him. The father couldn't withstand it. He turned his back to him. Angels closed their wings and closed their eyes and bowed. They were asking, what is happening? What is happening? Angels couldn't understand. Because things pertaining to salvation, angels don't know about it. They are learning from us. And when it was much on him, he cried, my Father, why? Why have you forsaken me? Think of the bleeding in the heart of God at that time. If God had shaken, the whole world would have sinked. He heard himself. Why? He needed sons. And then suddenly he cried, it is finished. Because the enemy was trying to see him open his mouth and begin to curse those that were nailing him, those that were hitting him, those that were spitting on him, those were saying a lot of nonsense about him. See, See him, he says he's the Son of God. Let God come and deliver him, so we believe in him. Now you see him, he delivered others. Himself, he couldn't deliver. The devil was waiting for him to open his mouth and begin to abuse and curse. But instead, they had him say, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. It was then the devil broke down. And when he says it is finished, the Bible says he gave up the ghost. Now, when the Bible talks about he gave up the ghost, you don't know the next thing that happened. They picked him up. Demons and powers picked him up, dragging him to hell. You don't know what happened for 3 days in hell. The kind of torture he went through. And suddenly, after 3 days, the power of the Almighty descended, and he put off that clothes of affliction, of dirtiness, of stinking, smelling, sin. They put on him, he pulled it off and clothed the devil with it and came out. They saw another man. That's why God said, today have I begotten you. That was the day God begot sons. And he said to the devil, give me the key you took from Adam. I don't want to go much into that this morning, but listen to me. Can I say to you, Happy Easter? Can I say Happy Easter? Can I say to you, Happy Easter? Can you say to someone around you, Happy Easter? Tell somebody, Happy Easter. And then what are we celebrating? Hope has returned back to man. Hope has returned back to man. And immediately, all the prisoners of hopes, Abraham and the rest that were locked up in the prison, they are all evacuated from the ground to paradise.